Hey guys, happy Sunday to you. Here's little Miss Lucy. She's hanging out in her little bouncy seat today. I wanted to pop in and make a video and just to say hello, and also just to kind of share with you how sweet she looks in this outfit, and just to kind of talk about something that relates to outfits and how they fit our dolls, and whether it affects our bonding with them. I don't know if everybody else out there as a collector, I'm sure everybody else out there doesn't feel this way, but I'm just curious, just one of these chats that does the outfit create the bond or help with the bond that we have with our dolls? And with me, when I find like the perfect outfit for a baby that I have, let's use Lucy as an example since she's the only baby I have right now, essentially. There are times where I order all sorts of cute, fun outfits for her, then I put them on her, and I either love them or I hate them. There's no middle ground much for me with the outfits that I choose for my babies, and I feel very strongly one way or the other. It's kind of odd, and I don't know whether that's like an OCD thing that I do, or if it's just that in my mind, I have a specific look for each doll that I have. So even when I've had like, 5 or 6 or 7 dolls at one time, they all had to look just specifically how I wanted them to for me to be, to leave them in an outfit and leave them and not fuss over them, I guess you could say. And I noticed that as I have grown as a collector, that part has never changed for me. And I find it very interesting. And I wonder if there's others out there that feel the same way, or if you're fine with an outfit even if it doesn't look like picture perfect in your eyes, or it may not fit just right in your eyes. So for me, like literally when I receive a baby, I always immediately change them out of whatever they came in, because generally I never like what they come in. And I know that's not to hurt anybody's feelings, artists out there or whatever, people that I've purchased dolls from. It's not that. And I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. But when I have a doll or I'm expecting a doll, once I see the doll and I fall in love with the doll, I have a specific look in mind for them. I hope that makes sense and doesn't make me sound crazy. And I always sometimes will do a trying on session of several outfits before I find the right one to leave the baby in, even right after they've come home. There's always got to be like a special outfit that helps me bond with the new baby. I'm curious if other collectors do this as well, or if this is just an oddity that, Kelly seems to have. Because for me, obviously the doll itself is very special, especially with, full body silicone babies. I mean, I can just strip Lucy down to her diaper and just adore every inch of her, and she looks perfect to me because I love her skin so much. And in my eyes, she's like the perfect newborn, full body silicone baby to me. But when I put outfits on her, and, I can pick out an outfit and, make a changing video and put her in the outfit. And there are so many times, you guys, that as soon as the camera got turned off, I change her out of it immediately and put something else on her because I just didn't like it enough on her. And it's just kind of how I am. It's how I've always been. So, this has stayed on her because I absolutely love this on her. This is one of the most cuddly, sweet outfits I've had on her in quite some time. I usually end up putting her back in a footed sleeper most of the time, even if I put her in like a cute, sweet outfit for you guys on video. Because the fact that she's like a newborn baby, I see her as wanting and needing to be comfortable and would be wearing appropriate newborn-ish comfortable clothing. So some of the cute, sweet outfits that I want to put her in aren't something that I would leave, a living newborn in for extended periods of time. And I know she's a doll and she doesn't need to be comfortable, but for me, that's how I enjoy the depiction of a newborn. It needs to be realistic, including down to the clothes I would put on a living newborn baby. So I think that, for me, is like a big part of why I am this way about how I dress her. And each doll that I've ever had, I viewed the doll as being a specific age, so I want to be able to dress them appropriately if it were a living baby. And I think that's how in my brain I see like the perfect ensemble or the perfect outfit. So it also definitely affects the bond with the doll. So say, for instance, like in the past, I've received reborns that had either not the right body on them, or the arms were not full limbs, because I prefer full limbs on dolls now just because it looks better. It just looks more natural, looks more real. And I remember getting several reborns in the past where I might have loved the doll, but then when I tried to put outfits on them, nothing seemed to look right on them, and it completely affected the bond I had with the new doll, and ultimately led to me selling them at some point in time if I can't find outfits that look right on the doll, or just they never look, I don't know, proportionate, all sorts of things. Because I mean, the reborns we have now and the limbs we have now are so much better proportioned than the early reborns, I must say. You know, we're definitely evolved in that sense. But, you know, the early reborns weren't always like, I don't know, their heads could have been too big or too small, and their limbs could have been too big or too small, and the bodies, we just didn't have the choices for bodies. You know, so you got what you got. Right now you can change out anything you want. You can change up limbs and all sorts of stuff. It just wasn't that availability back then. And that totally affected the bond, and how clothing fit the doll affected my bond with said babies. So I don't know if anybody else goes through this or has experienced this before, or if they're like this in any way, but definitely how clothes fit the doll and how they look on a doll really does also play into whether or not I want to pick them up and hold them. Like, this outfit makes me want to pick her up and literally just hold her, swaddle her, cuddle her, because it's so soft. The quality of the outfit is really, really lovely. The cotton little leggings are just amazingly soft. So I'm really a fan of this brand. I like the brand. I'm probably going to buy more from them. But yeah, I mean, it all is a factor. It's kind of funny. I don't know. I am definitely very, very picky and very OCD about certain things. And I guess the clothing is a big one for me, which is why it really takes me a long time to pick out different outfits for each doll that I have. Like the clothing haul I just shared with you guys on Friday. It took me quite a while to kind of obtain the different outfits I've bought from different places. I've got more that's coming, but I also have other stuff I haven't shown you that I've kind of picked up because I'll try to look for unique things, but I also need to love it before I want to buy it. And I want to make sure that in my mind it looks like it might be the right look for her. I put a lot of thought and effort into, you know, her outfits and all of my dolls' outfits when I have multiples. And I will be doing the same thing with the new reborn. You know, it's important to have, each baby has their own little wardrobe. That's kind of the fun of having more than one doll, let's face it. But yeah, I'm just super picky, and the outfit for me does sometimes help make the bond with the doll so much better. I don't think there's anything that could ruin the bond with Lucy, though, because she's just a special baby and I just adore her so much. I look forward to seeing her every day. I come in and I'm just like, I love her. But how couldn't you? Look how cute she is, you guys. And this outfit really is just precious on her. I really love it. But I am curious if you guys out there, if any of you guys out there go through this, ever experienced, you know, where you'll change the doll on camera and then you're like, nope, didn't like it. Gonna change the doll back as soon as the camera's turned off, you know, that sort of thing. And you put them back in like the favorite outfit that you have. And sometimes it's the same outfit you put them in back over and over again. I've been known to do that. I have a couple of favorite sleepers that I tend to put back on Lucy a lot during the week when I'm not going to be around much to, you know, spend time with her. I like to make sure she's comfortable, and I usually will put her in like a sleeper, but this outfit I'll leave on her probably all week, and then I will put her in her her Sunday, Easter Sunday outfit, which I do have for her. I'm not one for really dressing up my dolls for holidays, but for Easter Sunday, I just love this time of year because pinks and pastels are everywhere, and I just, it's an excuse to put something really sweet and dressy on her, but I won't leave her in it for very long. But she'll look sweet for Easter Sunday, and I'll be sure to share that with you guys. But anyways, that's it for my Sunday video, guys. Just want your opinion. See if anybody else out there does the same thing I do. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. And Miss Lucy Grace and I will see you all very soon, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.